Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Silent Hill F. Now, it's been a little bit since I actually played the game. I've decided I'm no longer doing the game live. It gets no attention whatsoever, and the videos do horribly. At least if I post the video, I might be able to get like 1 or 2 views. At least, hopefully, that's what happens here. But uh, I don't really remember where we last left off, but I do know I need to go through this door. How do I? What do I do here? What am I supposed to be doing? I've completely forgot. I've lost the plot. Okay, I think I finally found where I need to go. I'm guessing... Yeah, because this is new. Yep, there's the fox mask dude right there. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you, big dog. But, how old are you? Because I don't know how old Hinako is, and she's looking like she's pretty underage. Better watch your step, pal. Let us proceed. Okay. Together. What the hell? Hello, friends. A front-facing camera? Alright, that's fine. Behold, the others celebrating us. Okay. That's crazy. Love that for me. Hi. Thank you. Are these like all the people? Do we have to walk all the way down that fucking hallway? If there's no dialogue, I'll speed this up. This is just eerie as shit. What's that? In my new life? Ugh, they're fucking creepy, bro. Oh, great, I don't have to walk all the way. Your uniform is fucking destroyed. It keeps saying don't trust this dude, but yet he hasn't really given me a... He comes off shady, but he doesn't at the same time. It's weird to explain. Unless I'm ignorant as shit and I'm just not picking up any context clues. Which I could be. Who the hell is that? Remember, your name is Hinako. I know that's not what she said, but I can't pronounce her first name. When she... What the fuck? What in the fuck? Oh shit. Ah! My furry hand! You bitch! Oh shit. Shimizu. Hinako. Hell yeah, brother. Fuck her up. I wish the audio, and I wish this game had better performance. Oh. I never wanted this. I never wanted to see you like this, Rinko. That's Rinko? Well, if so, I'm... Whoa! Fucking her up bad. Ow! Oh, that wasn't a health bar. Okay. Why? Because you fucking swung at me first. Oh no. What is that? Take some pills. Take some pills. Come on. Okay, not while they're right. Ow. Thank you. Stay away from Shu? How about no? Ow. I ran into that. I know I get on your nerves. Ah. Ow. I'm good at video games, I swear. Just not Silent Hill, apparently. Oh God. Jesus. I really like... Yeah, stick up for yourself. If you want to be happy, change your fate. See, I really like the art style of this game. This game is very pretty looking, when it's not being a piece of shit. Ow. Or when I'm not getting fucked up the ass by these absolute monstrosities. Get out of the corner, Hinako. Why are you in the corner? Okay. Alright. I need to heal, as Seether said, so please just let me heal. And please don't overcomplicate this. Ow. Perfect. Nice. Done. Fucking bitch smacked her. Damn. I like the way the fur on the arm blows upwards instead of like shags downward. Means nothing to you. I hope you find peace, Rinko. Rinko. Uh-oh. We were told not to trust the fox.
そうだよ。君は私のひな子だ。
Is it Shu? Plucked wings, anything for you. What? Oh, we're back at Shu's house, right? That's where we left off, right? Yeah, because we got attacked by that fucking fog monster. The phone! The phone is ringing! There's an animal in trouble somewhere. Wonder Pets, what a great cartoon. Mom? Please come home. Dinner's ready for you. What the fuck? Who's that? Oh, is that Junko? What's... Yeah, you don't fucking say. Her skin looks like a corpse. Again, with the not seeing of her face. Why can't we see her face? The fact that you're alive means you've made it here. You must decide your future. What does she mean by you're running out of... Okay. Okay, so here is what I'm thinking so far. So we know from the beginning of the game... Oh, there's cutscene still going. My bad. So here we know. Here's what we know so far. We know that that Hinako has always never really acted like a female, and I guess in this time period, it's really frowned upon that she doesn't act like a female. She's always hung out with Shu. Everything. It seems like Rinko is. So we know Rinko has a. Can you shut up for a minute? From what I can tell so far, I feel like Junko is dead. I feel like Junko has been dead for a long time, and her pretty much looking like a corpse when we see her is confirmation of that, in my head. Okay. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna even fight you. I'm just gonna run past you. I began taking this medicine out of desperation. My first impression was that it smells of peaches and is faintly sweet. After taking it before bed for the past 3 nights, I had my first lucid dream. For the whole night, I was able to organize my thoughts into a pleasant darkness. Was this what the tales meant when they said the drug allows you to speak with your inner self? I've heard that taking vitamin B6 makes it easier to remember dreams. However, I'm sure its effectiveness depends on factors like dosage and body composition. At any rate, this has been a letdown so far. Alright. Well, I gotta deal with Sir Bitchinitis here. Oh. Ow. Let me give her a good old... No, wait. Nope, let me give her a good bonk. Bonk. So, back to my thoughts. Hinako basically acts like acts like a boy all the time. Her friends are guys. She definitely got something. Titty monster. Seems like she's never really fit in. I don't need that. Seems like she really never fit in with anybody in her school. And as a result, oh, I think I have to kill Titty Monster. And as a result, she's pretty much ostracized and everyone talks shit about her. Okay. Get this motherfucker out of here. So, it seems like a lot of Hinako's bullying is a result of the fact that she doesn't act like what Japanese culture expected women to be at this time period. And that pretty much has ostracized her from the majority of the group. It also seems like Rinko doesn't seem to take the hint that Hinako is not interested in Shu in the way that she thinks. It also explains why, and as for the abusive father, I say it's because he blames Hinako for something. But that doesn't really make sense, seeing as how in the journal it says that he's been like that since as long as Hinako can remember. So I guess now we're just waiting for the story to give us more pieces and clues. Hello. I'm not scared of you anymore. You're not as terrifying as the spider mannequins. What is that? Suzerain. Perfect dodges become much easier to perform. Alright, perfect. Alright. Memories. Okay, I'm not gonna bother reading the journal because there's a lot of shit. Why are you frozen? Stop being dumb. So I'm wondering if something happened in Hinako's youth that makes her father so hateful towards her, I guess? Because he seems like... Come on, let's go. Seems like he's really hateful towards her for some reason. Am I even going the right way? No, but there's something over here. But it makes no sense why we never see Junko. We never see Junko's face. Like every time like we're shown her, her face is either scribbled out or her face is either scribbled out. Her face is either scribbled out or obscured. Never see it. I heard once that there was a shrine in the shambles near Shu's house, but I never knew it was here. Shu told me back then that there's treasure at the roots of the divine tree or something. Sakuko once told me that this place is where the real Senasugi shrine is. I will say one thing that I didn't really like about this game is the fact that they immediately killed off Sakuko and then proceeded to give her emotional weight and backstory. Like, we never got to see her as a character. She literally died within the opening sequence of the game. But yet we're supposed to feel an emotional connection when we severed the tie to, like, kill her in the other world. I've heard that this water is specifically for washing and cleansing old dirty things. I fucked up the letter. I don't know what the letter was for that now. I should have just read that. But I don't like... Performance issues are another thing that I've had so many fucking problems with. I checked. All my specs on my PC should be able to run this game at max settings with no stutter. Yeah, I've had stutter. Lip syncing is off. Not lip syncing is off, but like lip sync, like there sometimes when she talks, the words do not match up with her mouth, and it's only this game. Because I played Dead Space, the remake. I bought it for my PC. I have no problems with Dead Space remake. It runs fine. It works well. So I've tried mods. I've tried uninstalling shit that takes up resources, making sure that all tasks are ended before I start, like task manager, making sure that everything is turned off. Sure, nothing is using CPU, RAM, nothing, and nothing gets this game to work. But I've seen people playing it on PS5 who have had no issues. If I still had my PS5, I probably would not be playing this game on my PC. I probably would be using my PS5 to do this, because I honestly don't know why the performance issues are happening so much. But another really like big complaint I have with this game is, well, I really wouldn't say complaint. I just hate that the fucking fact is that the combat system. I'm just gonna say it. The combat system is, I can't stand it. I know it tells you exactly how to do dodges, but it feels like sometimes dodges don't do anything. It's very confusing and muddy. And sometimes combat feels a bit slow and sluggish. That could just be a me thing. I'm just spitballing here. I don't take anything I say with a grain of salt. I'm not like a game critic. It's just what I'm feeling while I'm playing this game. Like I other than those complaints that I have, I really don't have much complaints. The game's good, the story's good. I'm interested, I'm invested. This'll keep me well fed until Silent Hill 1 Remake is released, or Resident Evil 9 is released. I cannot wait for Resi 9. It's gonna be so much fun. Can you let go of me? God damn, I hate that. Alright, so we're supposed to be going down this way. And I always am, like, now that see, look, right there. Performance issue, right there. I'm stuttering for no fucking reason, other than because it's stuttering. I literally have what it takes to run this game at max frames and max performance, and it still gives me problems. I also try not to give reviews on games because it feels like everyone on the internet lately feels like that if anyone has an opinion, it's wrong and their opinion is better than everyone's. No, go fuck yourself. It's my opinion. I'll have my opinion if I want it. I don't understand why people feel the need to argue shit. I don't. I say I don't like the game, or if I don't like a game, or like a certain movie, or a book, or any piece of media, and give an opinion of why I don't like it, suddenly that gets every keyboard warrior on the fucking internet go, no, this is actually a better, this is better, because I don't give a fuck. I am playing the game for my experience, for fun. I have an opinion on something that I like, if I don't share that opinion, you don't need to comment or say anything about it. I always am so hesitant to talk about anything related to a game I'm playing. Since I've started doing commentary, I've always tried to refrain from giving opinions on games because of how the internet is. It will always be, you don't know what you're talking about, you are not a game designer, or you're not this. Well, guess what? Neither are you. We're all playing the same fucking game, man. Just live and enjoy. That's what games are for. They're here to help you relax and de-stress. Perfect example. I have a TikTok. What the fuck? What's that noise? What the fuck? Hello. That scared the shit out of me. I have a TikTok. I commented on a video that says, can you relax? It says, best Call of Duty Zombies map in your opinion. And I said Kino der Toten. Because Kino der Toten, in my opinion, is one of the most replayable zombies maps ever. It is still to this day, I will still dig my Xbox One because I barely use that fucking thing. I will dig it out of the box it's sitting in, right over in that corner, which is really hard to get. There's like a corner in my room that you have to get to the Xbox. I will still dig that motherfucker up just to play Kino der Toten. Just to play around. And I still get comments stating on that comment, or on my original comment, oh, Origins or Der Eisendrache clears because of this, this, and this. Okay, and I like the map because it has memories. I feel like that was just like a little rant there. I apologize. So, we're heading... I don't want to waste my toolkit, so I'll just resort to using the steel pipe. But I'm really... Okay. I need to run. Red capsules. Okay. I am excited for the 29th of this month, though. Markiplier is releasing Iron Lung. Whoo-wee! We're eating good this month. Blood, he's bleeding. Did sh... That's a character we haven't... That's a character we haven't seen before. I think this is the park I used to play at a lot when I was little. I feel like all of my memories of fun times and hard times took place here. Playing house with girls and playing dodgeball with boys. But kids will tell you that it's weird for girls to play with boys. See, this is another thing that I've noticed. There's a lot of theme, like a lot of like misogynistic shit in this game. Like, I get that it's 1960s Japan, and right now at this time, like, women were still kind of like, you're not supposed to have a job. You're not supposed to speak out of turn. Your duties are to be in the kitchen making me food. If you talk back, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. I don't know if that actually happened all the time. If it did, I'm really apologetic for it. I'm not trying to make a joke out of it. But anyways, it's so weird to play games that are set in the past and looking back at this shit and you're like, it is not like that today. Like, we have women in the workforce and all this other shit. So when people are like, oh, it's weird for girls to play with boys. My brain, I grew up playing with people of the same sex and different sex, and it wasn't weird to me, but it's just crazy how some parts of this game are like, that's not normal. But to me, it's a completely normal thing. Another thing that I've also noticed, it's very, very, very like hammered in that because she plays with boys, she gets treated like shit by the other girls, which is fucking wild to me. They told me they wouldn't let me play because I hung out with the boys. See, look right there. I remember that moment of rejection and denial crystal clear in my head. Why do Showa kids try so hard to keep boys and girls so clearly separated? Is it truly such an awful thing to be a part of both groups? It's really not. But again, I don't know how Japan worked or how like their culture was back then at this point. I only know from what American textbooks have told me. I know more about what the culture was back then in this time frame in America. And I think Silent Hill or Konami, they did a really good job. They did a really good job portraying some aspects of Japanese mythology. I'm not like I said, I'm not entirely sure if anything in this game is actually real Japanese mythos. So take anything I say here with a grain of salt. But they did a really good job crafting the stories. The monsters are fucking scary. I hate the knife monster. The like the woman with like that has like the ball joints. She's terrifying. A lot of the monsters, some of the other monsters look a bit goofy. Like let me see. This bitch right here. She's terrifying. I hate them. Some of them are a bit goofy though. I'm trying to find like this one right here. This it's Sakuko just with dolls. Also this, she just got a bunch of titties. But I really think that they did a good job with this game. And I would be and I would be lying to say that I don't like this game because the game is pretty good. Okay, so I gotta go all the way back here. So just gotta go. All right. Oh, hello. I have PTSD from Toluca Prison. Stay the fuck away from me. Nothing but a hive of monsters now. Yeah, this is probably a point. Kitchen knife. I really don't want the kitchen knife. Oh. Ow. 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 Just shit something out. Like in the beginning I didn't mind the combat, but now that I'm playing the game a lot more, the combat has just become really slow and tedious at some sections. Like the constant need for dodging. I get it's melee. I'm also incredibly biased because I'm not a big fan of melee combat. I prefer guns. I will take a gun any day of the week. I'd rather be able to just shoot something from far away. I mean, they technically could have added a ranged weapon, but I guess that would take away from it. They could have added a bow, because, let's be honest, I'm pretty sure people in 1960s Japan had bows. Like, they may not have had, like, firearms, but they definitely had bows or crossbows or something. Hell, even a slingshot. I would have taken a slingshot, even if it did fuck all for damage. Yeah, no, this won't last much longer. Not much further, partner. Alright, we're almost there to the house. Or to Hineko's house. I just gotta go a few more... I gotta go, yeah, up here. What's that noise? Oh, that fucker. I ain't gonna bother with him. Why are there so many monsters? The only thing I really like about the melee combat in this game is when you hit something enough times, it will stun lock, or it'll stun them. Enshrine, Divine Water, and a rare. Inari Sushi, we'll do that. Alright, we'll pray, and we'll take another Omomori slot. So now we can have... And go to equipment. We'll do that one. We'll do the clam. The clam bake! Oh, fuck. I'm just gonna run right past you, because I... Wait, what? What? It's stuck. Okay, cool. I'm really excited, though, for Bloober to give us the first remake of, or the Silent Hill 1 remake. I've mentioned it a lot. I also want to talk about how the Resident Evil fan base melting down right now. Well, not really melting down, but a lot of them are like, "Oh, Leon shouldn't," or Leon's character arc was wrapped up nicely in Resident Evil 6. It's like, no, sure, whatever, we'll go with that. But like, I'm a sucker for Leon. I like Leon. Leon is just the epitome of... Him and Batman are the epitome of plot armor. They're the epitome of, I can do it. I can do this, or I could do this, and I'm probably going to. But like, I am so excited for Resident Evil 9 because it's supposed to be a mix of both survival horror and action horror, which I am a huge fan of. Any game that can pull off two types of genres at once. Alright, I guess... Bonk. Oh no, my axe. Perfect. As long as we stay away from asshole who spits out the grabby McGrabbersons, or the grab-ass. Alright, so we're almost to Hanako's house. I wonder what's waiting for us up there. I should have repaired my axe before it broke, but I guess I was too stupid. It's got my home too. Well, where am I supposed to go now? Oh, I guess I am supposed to go home. Find Shu and Rinko. The phone is ringing. Hello?
もしもし。
清水さんのお宅でお間違いないでしょうか。岡本水産でございます。毎度ごひいきに預かり誠にありがとうございます。
もしもし。
What? What? Well, that was random as shit. Alright. Cool. Stuck? Okay, cool. Alright, I guess we're playing Door Opening Simulator 2025. Nope.
知らない部屋だ。
What's going on now? This is weird. Oh, great. Sword and the fox fought, battling upon a set of scales. The heavens themselves shuddered at the ferocity of their struggle. Day after day the sun rose behind the fox's back and set behind the swords. Yet their fight knew no end. The scales upon which they fought, however, were no more, having been destroyed long ago. Alright. Cryptic little puzzle. Ooh, steel pipe. I love a steel pipe. No good, it won't budge. I feel like sometimes most of these Silent Hill games are just running around up to doors and figuring out which ones open and which ones don't. I cannot tell you the amount of times when I played Silent Hill 3 on my Xbox, the HD collection, or Silent Hill 2, the original, how many times I walked up to doors and would just click the interact button to see if anything would do anything. It's crazy, is because I love games that don't tell you where to go, they don't handheld you. But like, some of my fondest memories were playing Silent Hill 2 as a kid. So I mean, or some of my fondest memories playing my PS2, I should say.
お父さんたちの部屋なの。
Apparently not no more. I can tell this is your house though, because your dad's leaving his nasty ass fucking beer bottles all over the place. Certificate of full payment to Shimizu Kanta. Certificate of full payment. This certificate has been sent to certify that Shimizu Kanta has paid all outstanding loans and is hereby released from any further contractual obligation. We thank you for your continued patronage. Is that from that fish company? Okay. Weird. They're crossed out. No, it's just you, bro. Who's this? What the fuck? Shu and Sakuko. Something was hanging here before. You need to get a different shirt. I would be looking around this place for a shirt, bro. It's got to be drafty back there. Oh, I'm also curious as to how old Hinako is. Because she looks like, I would say maybe 16. I would definitely wager 16 probably. Judging by her height and her size, I'm going to say 16. Then again, she could be younger. It's never, I don't think it gives us, I'm going to get rid of my steel pipe. I do have full durability one. I'll keep the I'll replace it with the full durability axe. So I'm looking for a picture, and I'm looking for puzzle pieces as well. So I guess right now all I'm doing is looking around for shit. There used to be a calendar here, I think. Alright, so we're looking for a calendar, a picture, and puzzle pieces. Alright, I'll be back when I find something. Oh wait, whoa, hold on.
シュウ、そこにいるの？ 開かない。
I need a sigil of some sort. Oh, there's a calendar. 6, 1962, 10. Calendar placed besides the room at the end of the hallway. Okay, I know where this goes. So it's the 6th of some month, 1962. So the exact day is 1960, or the exact year is 1962. This goes over here. This looks like fun. I want to go back immediately. I want to go back. I want to go back. I have a pipe.
私の家どうなってるの？
This is the first time I've heard you cuss. That's crazy. Ooh, a bath. Bandage. Oh, I too want a bath. Probably could use one, Hinako. fucking covered in blood. Half your shirt's ripped open. I really feel like you should get a different shirt, my friend. I actually think this is where I'm going to leave it off for today, so if you like anything or like my rants or listen to me, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time.